sequence number. Then when it is passing in the network layer using the routers, so it will be modified into a data grams. Understood? So here in this topic, the network layer, we are having a router as a main concept, right? The router, it is acting as a mediator to transmit the data from the source to recipient destination path. So before going to that, so what are the topics you are going to learn in this module are? So we are going to see the virtual circuit and datagram network, right? And also what inside the router we are going to check. We only know the router, it is acting as a mediator to help the data to pass, right? But we don't know what inside work is going to be done in the router, and we will be checking about the internet protocol. Within the internet protocol, datagram format we will be seeing, and IPv4 addressing, ICMP, IPv6. And after that, within the routers, to pass the data from each source to destination, we are going to use the routing algorithms. So what is that routing algorithms? Within that, we are having a link state, distance vector, and hierarchical routing, right? So these are the concepts, and in the 4.6, we are checking about the routing within the internet using RIP or SPF, BGP. So, and also we are checking about the broadcast and multicast routing. Okay. So coming for the introduction part of network layer, we are having number of hosts. As I given a small example, same example has been taken in the slide. So you can check, we are having a number of hosts. See, you can check here the host 1. So it is going to transport the data within the different hosts. So each, if I take this as a one host, so one more host, if I take this is your next host. This is your source. This is your recipient, right? Okay. If this I take as an example, same thing you can see in that diagram. We are having multiple sources and multiple recipients in the particular diagram. Understood? What is this, ma'am? We are having number of hosts within the different types of layers. Get in and stand there. Don't sit. So here we are having many hosts with a different layers, right? So here each host has been connected with a router. So you can check there is a router connected between the each host. What is this router? It is going to do? It is going to check the data from the source. It is going to pass the particular data from source to destination. How it is going to pass it? By checking the header fragment, IP address you are going to give for the particular host, right? When you are sending from source to destination. So there it is going to check the header format of the particular host IP address. Okay. It is going to check the header format and it will going to select the path. It is going to select the path in a multiple network. So we are having huge networks. It is a small example, but when we look into the actual network path, we get confused. Where actually the data has passed, where actually it is going to be passed, or what is that? Destination where it is going to allocate, right? So we need to, because there should not happen the congestion. The actual data should be passed to the destination, right? So the router will be acting as a main component to serve the service between the source and the destination. It is going to check the each data segment header, and it will be going to choose the path which will be easiest, the shortest path. It will be checking out within the huge network, and it will be sending for the destination address. Understood? So here the transport segment, it is going to from sending to receiving host, the transport segment, network layer. After transport layer, the network layer, what it is going to do, it is going to check the segment. Whatever the data has been passed from the application layer, then to transport, So it will be divided into a segment. So it is going to check the segment from sending to receiving hosts. Understood? So on sending side, what it is doing, the sending side, it is your sending side. You are going to encapsulate the data in the sending side. But when you come for the recipient, here when it comes for the network layer or transport layer, the data what you have sent, what you have encapsulated, here the data will be decapsulated. Understood? It will be decapsulated. So here on sending side, encapsulation segments into a datagrams, and also in the receiving side, it delivers the segments to the transport layer. Understood? So in the network layer protocols, in every host, we are going to get the routers which will be connected. Each host should be connected with one or the other routers. As we have seen many hosts, in the same way there will be labs together, routers will be acting for the as a connecting path between many millions of hosts. Okay, so each router is responsible for a good service between the source and the destination. Understood? So the router will examine the header fields. It is going to